So it's 9:28 a.m. February 4th, 2022. Am I in a right? I'm not even on the right highway. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I'm not even on the right highway. I'm not even on the right highway. Like, what the fuck, man? It was just so, I don't know. It's like when you try and you try and try and you give and you pour and you just pour and pour and pour, that shit just gets overlooked. It's just like it drowns it because it's like too much. And it just gets overlooked because it's just too much. It's all the time. But you have to remove yourself. And once you remove yourself, people will see, places will see, things will see that this person, this being, was constantly pouring. And I constantly was just taking. And I was not pouring back. And that's what I'm doing. I'm removing myself from any person, place, or thing in my life that is not giving back to me, that is not pouring back to me. I'm leaving it. I'm disconnecting from it. It's 9:30 a.m. I'm disconnecting from it. I don't care who it is. Parents, job, it doesn't matter. If you're not pouring into me the way I'm pouring into you, I cannot be around you because you're draining me. And my energy is way too precious. I work too hard to get this energy within myself and around me. I work too hard. I overcame obstacles. I became the high priestess, the empress, the hierophant, he just said. One of the same. I became that because I put in the work. I did the work. It was not easy. And I'd be damned if I'm going to go back to it. And yes, I just got this download just now that there's going to be toxicity wherever you go. Yes. But there's some things that can be healed. And there's some things that you have to remove yourself from. And every time when you become a certain level of, when you attain a certain level of consciousness, awareness, you start to see toxic shit so easily. And the first thing you want to do is just run. Because you're like, nah, I'll be damned if I'm going to go back to that cycle. I fought too hard to get out that shit. So when you become so conscious, you see toxic shit, you just ready to just go. But you can't go. That's the download I just got. I just seen a license plate that says 600. You can't go. Some things can be healed. That's why you have the star card, the 4 swords, meditation. Some things need to be left alone, the 8 of cups. You know what I mean? Some things can be healed. A lot of things can be healed, they just said. Because you know why? The star card is major arcana. So a lot of things can be healed instead of walking away from them. So, but the first thing you need to understand is you have to choose yourself first. You have to love yourself. And that's how you can make your decision.
Keep right at the fork.
Whether you need to walk away or whether you need to heal it. I just had a meeting, with one of my managers, and he's basically telling me certain things about the staff that I have that's under me. He's telling me certain things that they're saying, they're complaining about, and they even complain to One person particularly, complained to somebody he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. Regardless of his issue, he shouldn't have did it. So now it's a whole problem. And my whole thing is, God been giving me, my God, my ancestors, my guardian angels, the Holy Spirit, they have been guiding me to my path before this situation happened. So it's like, thank you. I just got a major epiphany. It's like, tower moments are going to happen no matter what. And if you don't know what a tower moment is when basically you have this foundation, you have this situation built on a foundation that is not beneficial no more. And it's only gonna they said backfire. It's only gonna crumble. So instead of crumbling down, would you jump or would you just, so you gotta jump. So basically, this situation was presented to me today on February 4th, 2022. I'm reporting this. I'm like half out of it, so I sound a little funny. If it sounds like, why she talk like that, I'm sorry. I have a lot going on internally. It's like a death and rebirth, but you still have life to go. You still maneuvering through life. That shit is fucking hard. That takes a G to do that shit. Like, to go through death and rebirth and you still handling shit gracefully. That shit don't come easy. People take that shit lightly. To be so woke and so conscious is not an easy task. That person is that way for a reason. They're going through some shit. They went through some shit. They went through the fire. They're going through the fire as we speak. It never stops. It never stops. I could have stopped a long time ago. I could have gave up a long time ago, but I said no. I know there's a purpose. There's a bigger picture. There's something bigger at the end of this. I know it. There's no way I'm going through all of this for no reason. There's no way. There's no fucking way I'm going through all of this shit for no reason. I will continue to keep going so I can see the fruits of my labor. I will see them. I will see them. And right now, I'm at this point right now that I have to make a move. It's 9:39 a.m. Amen. I have to make a move. What am I going to do? Am I going to continue to stay in this toxic cycle? Or am I going to go towards my legacy, towards my destiny? Stop fucking around. That's what my ancestors have been telling me. My ancestors don't play. When it comes to me, they protect me like there's no other. My angels and my guides, not just my ancestors, everybody, the heavens, they protect me like it's no other. You can't even imagine. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. They cannot imagine the protection, the layer of protection, they should have said. The layer of protection I have over me. And they're ruthless. They're ruthless. They don't fuck around. And they do the same thing with me. They don't fuck around with me either. They don't play games with me either. If I'm fucking around, they're going to let me know. They're going to put me in my spot. They're going to put me in my place and let me know. You need to step your shit up. Because you messing up. You fucking up. You fucking up the plan. Keep going. And if they need to put a foot in my eyes, they will do that shit. And I don't fuck with them. I do not fuck with my ancestors because they let me know. Don't fuck with them. And that's basically what my district manager just had to tell me just now. That my employees are scared of me. He just literally said I should have recorded that shit. He said my employee, he said, yeah, a lot of people are saying, a lot of people are complaining that, they're basically in a nutshell, they're just scared of you. I said, what? It's because I stand my ground. They're scared of, they never see nobody stand their ground, and I don't come off as a person who stands their ground. You know why? Because I never did before. But I had to learn to do it because life taught me to do it. Because I've encountered people, places, and things that taught me to stand my ground. To taught me to stand in my power. No matter who or what comes up against me, I will stand in my power no matter what. A lot of people are not used to that. A lot of people don't do that. And I'm not better than nobody, but I had to learn that shit. That's why I said it takes a true G to overcome the certain shit that you have to go through on a day-to-day basis in the 3D world and in the spiritual world. It's a constant battle. It's a constant battle. and I will not stop. I will not be defeated until I see the fruit of my labor that I feel is sufficient enough for me and my legacy and my dynasty and my offspring. You know what I mean? So at this point right now, God basically gave me a safety net to jump. I was in a tower moment. I seen that shit happening for 2 weeks. It was hard as fuck. And it still is, because I have people literally trying to kill me. Trying to see me on my deathbed. Wishing I was on my deathbed. But bitch, you will not. You will not. You will not. You will fucking die trying to see me on my fucking deathbed before you wish that shit on me. You will not. You have no fucking idea who the fuck I am. Or who the fuck backs me up. You think you know because you had a conversation with me? Because you was in my family? Because you gave birth to me? Because you gave me a paycheck? You think you fucking know me? You don't fucking know me. And people are gonna fucking see this year that they never fucking knew who the fuck I was. I didn't know who the fuck I was, but now I knew. And when I knew that shit, I hid it. Because I said, oh no, this bitch is way too powerful. She needs to be hidden because this is dangerous for her. So I hid myself. But I'm not hiding myself no more. I have to make a move, is what they're saying. It's time. 3, 4, 5 is what I just seen on the license plate. 543. It's time to make a move. And I'm talking to everybody who is called, who has been feeling called. It's time to make a move. I know. Trust me, it's hard. Trust me, you just don't want to do it. It's something that's binding you to not moving. It's something. It's a person. It's a job. It's a place. It's a house. Something's binding you to not moving in the direction and in the purpose that God is calling you to. And all of this right now, I'm channeling because He's talking to me and I'm talking to y'all. I'm a vessel right now. And I dedicate my life to Him. And I'm choosing to dedicate my life to Him. I have no other choice. I have no other choice. Where do I go from here?